It's time for Shokugeki no Soma live reaction to chapter 189. I want to give a live reaction. Who the fuck's gonna win this competition between Ayama and Soma? Here we go. Right. We have yet to judge the taste of these dishes with their sauces. Yeah, that was close. I was almost about to eat the whole thing. It was so good. So did they try Yukihira's food without his sauce either? Or was it just Haima's? I take it was both. I thought you'd suffered a knockout by loss of self-confidence, but I guess annoying persistence is the only thing you've got in spades. Couldn't you just call me tough? Anyway, the real judging begins now. They're in their boxing form. This internet connection is not on my side right now. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, eh? Alright, fuck it. I'm going iPhone. Second round. Round 2. Begin counterattack. Well then, let's start with Haima-san's fried bear. We dip it in its gravy sauce, and here we go. This sauce has the flavor of juniper, luxurious, melded with bear fond. Just the bear meat portion alone was almost enough to send me to heaven. Almost. She takes a bite. And yep, automatic strip. There's the strip. Okay, there's so strip. There it is. The subspecies of stripping that runs generations in the Nakiri family. I was wondering about that. There wasn't a strip last time. Explosive disintegration of one's clothes by sheer force of will, also known as bursting. This is almost like a continued bombardment of flavor. I'm almost scared how utterly perfect. The juniper and the Cajun spice, stimulating yet mellow, spicy yet sweet. Each and every flavor perfectly complements and spurs on the inherent flavor of the bear meat. In all probability, the moment Hayama Nakiri took hold of this ingredient in his hands, he was thinking in multiple dimensions of the perfect golden ratio of elements that would bring out the flavor of the bear meat. This is also no doubt a product of the research he has done into the chemical relationship between fragrance and taste. Yo, Hayama, but he's going first now. It's funny now, he's going first. They're switching it back. His sauce was first. Yukihira's going to be second, so I think he's got me to get this one. Of course. If I were to liken it to something, I would compare it to a perfectly completed all-rounder style. This plate was no less than an absolutely impregnable fortress. And to think Yukihira has to compare against this sort of dish. Do you really think he has a chance to close the gap? There's no way you can close the gap between us. After all, this sort of cooking is something that only I, with my superhuman sense of smell, can do. He's getting full of himself. Any other chef that tried similar thing on their own would undoubtedly destroy the delicate balance between the fragrance and taste. Alright, Yukihira's turn. Come on. Yukihira, there's no way you're ever going to make it up here. Now then, let us continue. On to Yukihira Soma's mincemeat katsu and its sauce. Sniff, sniff. Looks like this sauce, just like Haima-san's, was also made using the bear meat, uses and its base. The scent of the 5 flavor berries pickled in sake wafts into my nose. What in the world is this soft, guardedly welcoming smell? Ooh, what's Kuga? Kuga noticed something. He just noticed something. Ooh, come on. I see. In response to Haima's juniper berries, Yukihira-shin put a little of that into that dish. Why do they do that? They put that. Every other story, I know it's supposed to keep us in sense, but I'm tired of the word that. Oh, you brought that. Whatever. I'm getting off topic here. Here it goes. Oh, look at her. What? The expression of mincemeat katsu's taste has completely changed. How is it even possible to make something this delicious? What is this sauce? And there's the strip. It's like a calming strip though. It's not like her clothes were ripped off. It's like she took off her own clothes. That's funny. Yo, that is cool. The lingering fragrance, it seems as though it would remain too long and cloud the mouth, but it actually recedes ever so gracefully. How would he create this sort of flavor? It's almost as if the sweet taste of the bear meat has been sharpened to an even more keen edge. Dare I say that when it comes to the use of this sauce, Soma's dish might be. Whoa! What the heck? Did they really strip? Oh my god, wait. Yo. They actually stripped. Like, no joke. This isn't like one of those drawings where they're naked. They're literally stripped out of their clothes. Yo, Yukihira, you boss. Kaya, what happened? When did our clothes disappear? I see. Okay, Yukihira legitimately stripped them down with his own food. Like, there's no joke strip. This is a legit strip. Their clothes are gone except for their bras and panties. Oh, this is hilarious. I see. Chef Jonyo, what's going on? This is a technique even more refined than that of the bursting we just witnessed. When one tastes a dish redolent in the sort of true harmony that is capable of stripping one's clothes off, the force of will that runs in the blood of those of the Nakiri family surges violently. Okay, so is Nakiri a bunch of perverts? And discharge into the air, and by doing so, the stripping power is granted temporarily, even to those that are not of Nakiri blood to begin with. It is passed down, bestowed. This phenomenon is known as bestowing? Bestowing? So Yukihira Soma managed to create a dish great enough to bestow this special phenomenon to another. What in the world did he even do? Okay, and so is naked now. The secrets behind this deliciousness are surely honey and balsamic vinegar, yes? Yo, Yukihira's got this now. Yep. The slight hint of sweetness gives the sauce a deep body, and the astringency of the vinegar constricts and binds the sauce's flavor, giving it a honed edge. Wow. I heard from the old hunter that bears into Hokkaido absolutely love honey, so I just had to incorporate it into my dish. I tried a lot of different methods. Okay, so I had to stop this live reaction midway because I had to go do something. But anyway, continue on. Bestowing. So Yukihira Soma managed to create a dish great enough to... You know, I already read that part. The secrets behind this deliciousness are surely honey and balsamic vinegar. Yes, yep. The slight hint of sweetness gives the sauce a deep body and astringency of... I read that too. I heard from the hunter bears how I read that, so I just had to incorporate it into my dish. I tried... Alright, here we go. Here's where I left off. So that's how we created a depth of flavor capable of manifesting the bestowing phenomenon. Uh-oh, Haima's worried now. You're amazing, Yukihira Dono. Something isn't right. There's no way an aftertaste that strong can come from just those ingredients. There is surely some element that remains as yet hidden. I see. So that's what it must be. He caramelized the honey? Caramelization. The name of an oxidation reaction that occurs when heating sugars lends them a burnt color and increased fragrance. From French cuisine to candy making, this is an indispensable technique that shows up in just about every aspect of cooking. First, I slowly heated the honey to caramelize it, and then used the balsamic to melt and thicken it. And finally, I added the finely diced garlic and onion I had sauteed in other frying pan, along with the 5 flavor berry. Then I let the whole mixture reduce. To finish it off, I poured in the bear fawn and adjusted the flavor with salt. And I think Soma's got this. That's how I made the ultimate sauce for accelerating the inherent flavors of my mincemeat katsu. Oh, so you managed to come up with that good of an idea while I was just sitting around and drinking chai. You really used your head on this one, didn't you, Yukihira-jin? Yes, he did. Oh, Kuga. This chapter's beastly. What a magnificent idea, complementing the bear meat with honey. You clearly then use the balsamic vinegar and the caramelization process too. Add and remove just the right elements from this dish. This chapter feels long. Adding to removing, I used opposing flavors to create the correct balance in this single dish. Too bad, Haima. I had to repay you for the line from back during the autumn elections. Man, I guess when it comes to a battle, Yukihira really can be quite pig-headed. But I like that about him. Haima, Akiri's... So small. Akiri's fried bear, a sublime delicacy replete with even grace and refinement. In terms of the fried dish alone, it certainly demonstrated an overwhelmingly dominant flavor. But in terms of the preparation of the sauce, I cannot but say that Yukihira Soma has demonstrated that he has the upper hand. Woo! Yeah, he closed the gap. So who's the winner? Now for the verdict. Nakiri Dono, Bertha Dono, and Shuri Dono, please each of you cast exactly one vote for who you believe should win. After taking into account both the sauce and the fried food itself, which dish presented the ingredient of bear meat most deliciously? They're struggling. I've decided. Whoa, they're split. Okay, we got a split decision. Alright, it comes down to So Nakiri. The girls are split. So that means they're basically neck and neck, which means the last vote. Who will he vote for? Nakiri, Sodono. A flawless deliciousness and indomitable fortress, or the siege weapon that seeks to break through by dint of flavor alone. Which will win? Ooh. I shall deliver my verdict now. This fight's winners... next chapter. Damn it. Fuck. Shit. Cock. Jesus.